Hello, I'm Sophia Lou and welcome to my channel.
Hello guys, I do hope you are all well. Welcome to a new video. This is a little challenge I wanted to set up, and it's called musical illustration. The idea of this one is that you take a piece of music and you illustrate how you think the piece is conveyed. So if there's a very happy, cheerful music and you can imagine someone dancing, you do that. That's essentially the idea of this challenge, and there will be a link down below to the Tumblr page where once a month the challenge will change and you can get a new piece of music which you can illustrate to. So this one is the Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven. Sounds very posh. It's a piece of classical music, and upon hearing it, to me it just felt like someone was mourning over a lost love, and that's how the angel came about. And she's just, I imagine her story is that she fell in love with a human, but she knows that she can never be with the human, and that's the kind of idea I got from it. It's a bit weird, I understand that, but it's just something I felt that the music conveyed, and it's how I thought the music could come about. So with this piece I am doing watercolours. Watercolours is not something I am very familiar with yet. I'm very much experimental with it at the moment, but I'm really enjoying doing it, and I've been doing it now for a few months and been watching a lot of video tutorials. If you guys have any watercolour art YouTubers that you do recommend, or anyone who has very good techniques, please hit me up. I know I'm following quite a few of them already. The colours I am using, well, the paints I am using is the Hobbycraft's own set. It doesn't actually have a brand name. These watercolours are very pastely, and when they dry they're quite chalky, so the colours aren't as vibrant, but it's very, very nice if you want a softer feel to a piece, and they are very nice to use. And I'm also using the Winsor & Newton Cotman half pan set, and this is a set that I'm absolutely in love with. I do own a set of Koi Sakura watercolour set, and I absolutely love that, and I love the Cotman as much as I love the Koi watercolour set as well. I'm also, this is a bit of a mixed media piece, so I'm also using the Winsor & Newton inks. I believe I am using purple and vermilion, and I also have some like masking fluid as well, and a bit of washi tape just to stop any areas that I don't want to get covered in paint. So this challenge is a very interesting challenge, and it's one that's very close to my heart, as music has always played a really big role in drawing with me, and I feel that music can inspire so many illustrators and so many artists to draw a specific piece relating to that. And the whole idea was this is we were talking in Chrisu, the wonderful Korean Chrisu, we were talking to her live stream, and we were talking about how music can really affect how you draw, and I was just like, oh my gosh, you know, we need some sort of challenge which challenges you to really think about the music, and that's how this was born. And with this piece I've used a lot of purple, and that's a design choice. It sounds really silly when I'm going to say this, but when I heard the music I was visioning like colours, I can imagine like lots of deep purples and dark colours against like a quite almost like a pale rainbow hue, and like lighter pastely purples. And it sounds really weird for me to say that, but music can not only convey emotion, it can convey a scene, and even if it doesn't have lyrics, it can help you really like be passionate about something. And I think that's why music's very important to a lot of mediums. I mean, music affects how you feel when you're watching TV. If you're watching a very heavy scene, the music will help convey that. It will help darken the scene, and that's how I imagine like illustration and animation can be done. I'm very much for I can imagine in my mind illustration, art and animation are very, very similar in that they are all art forms which bounce off each other, and you know, at the end of the day, we're all trying to convey something through that emotion. And I don't know, I just get really passionate about it. I mean, if you guys ever want to like check out the challenge, maybe try it out yourself, I have a link down below, and you know, if you want to tag me in any of your videos or anything like that, or link me to any of the work that you've tried out, please feel free to in the comments down below. I really get excited to see other people's work, and it's really nice to be all inspiring off each other and bouncing off each other to be able to, you know, become more of a community really. And that's what we are a community. We've got to help each other at the end of the day. So I am quite familiar with inks. I've used these before for my Inktober, which I did quite a while ago now. And with the Inktober, well, I started off with a brush, but I ended up using a Karateki Zig cartoonist nib, which was a lot easier for me to control the the ink. But I found that by me having the ink, then having maybe add a little bit of water in sections, helped really soften the parts. I rely on line work way too much, and I know I do, it's a weakness of mine, but by me softening up parts of the purple really helped with the feathers. I mean, these are the laziest feathers I've ever done, but it was just something I felt with a piece. I didn't think that the wings needed to be the focus. I wanted the main focus to be on her face, and this big moon behind her, which is really, really weird because the other song which is on the challenge is Clair de Lune, which is, I'd say, is more of a brighter piece than this, but they both involve the moon. I don't know why I chose those two musics for the challenge, but I just felt, considering they were both so contrasting, it would be really, really nice to do for people to try it out and do a different piece of work. If you guys have any music suggestions for the next challenge, please let me know. I'm actually looking to see what music we can illustrate to next, which would be a lot of fun. So if there's any challenges you guys would like to see me do, or any particular artwork, I am looking at doing a digital upload very, very shortly. I just need to sort out my computer a bit more. Please let me know, and you know, let me know in the comments down below, because that, you know, I'd like to know what you guys would like to see. I do a lot of my own work, but it would also be nice to see what you guys would want as well. This piece overall did take around about 3 to 4 hours. I think it was around about 3 hours and 40 minutes when I finished recording from sketch to final piece. I mean, I did most of the sketch off camera, but the overall piece was just under 4 hours to do, and it was not bad timing, but it was just because it was a very experimental piece and I didn't know quite what I was doing. So it's nice for me to try out. I mean, it's not perfect, it's there's parts of the anatomy which are just awful, but I'm really, really happy with the way it turned out, and I do like the colours on this one. I think next time I want to go for a much brighter piece just to contrast with this one, definitely. So just finished off with gel pen, and here's a look at the final piece. I think she turned out really nice, and I'm really happy with the colours in this, definitely. I can see definitely what I can use to improve on my image next time, and what techniques I can use next time as well. So if you guys like the piece, make sure to leave a like or comment, and maybe subscribe if you want to, if you'd like to see more content from me. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you later. Bye!